Today's a video on something that we're not going to be doing on our next cruise.
My name's Cobe.
I'm Amy. Welcome back to Why We Buy It. And today we want to talk about why we are not going to be purchasing a drinks package on our next cruise.
Yeah, on the Cunard Queen Victoria in Mediterranean, we're doing a 14-day cruise and we are not buying the drinks package. Let's get into it. So if you follow the channel, you'll know that Amy and I have been on a number of different cruises with like 6 different cruise lines at this point. And on some of those cruises, we've purchased a drink package. And on some of those cruises, drink packages were included as a teaser to get you to purchase that particular fare. And on some cruises, we did not have a drinks package just because it wasn't worth it for us. And looking at the drinks packages that were available on Cunard this next trip, there's a number of them that are available, and none of them really work for us.
No, like, first of all, they seem a little high, but I did write some of these prices down because I want to share with you guys. So a fountain drink package, $13.50 a day. We don't drink pop, so that didn't work for us.
And fountain juice, but big deal.
Hot drinks package, $15.75 a day, so you better be pounding those cappuccinos and those specialty teas.
Specialty coffees. Again, not a big deal for us.
No, we have non-alcoholic premium booze, and that was $40.50 a day. Still really high. We don't drink that much.
A alcohol-free cocktail on Cunard's around $6.
Yeah, so like that's a lot.
Right.
That's a lot you have to drink. And then the big one is the alcohol package, which is $72 a day, and that's a lot. That's a lot
fair amount.
I think it goes up to about $13.50 per glass.
It's the most you can have. There are some cocktails that go beyond that. There are some spirits that go beyond that. But the package includes anything up to $13.50, and it's like 90% of their menu.
Yeah.
Okay? 90%. But realistically, talking about wine, spirits, and beer. Beer is like $6. Okay, it's not that expensive.
Right.
$6 to $7 for a beer. I'm not gonna be drinking that much beer. For your information, this is non-alcoholic beer. I'm having a Budweiser Zero. It's what I drink at home because I don't need to get tipsy at home.
No.
But any way you cut it, for people like us, and especially on a cruise with a lot of stops.
Yeah, well that's the other thing too, right? It's like when we have a lot of ports, like we don't have time to drink because we're constantly on the move. Now the other thing that we want to mention is at the Lido deck in the buffet, you are gonna have coffee, tea, and their fountain juice available all day.
Free.
So for us to buy a hot drinks package or a fountain package, it doesn't really make sense for us.
You just gotta make the trip to the Lido deck.
Yeah.
Right? To get to the Lido restaurant.
Right? So like that's, for us, that's totally fine. And then at dinner, like I might have a glass of wine, Cobe might have a beer, maybe before a show, same thing, like we might have a specialty cocktail. And I don't mind paying per drink.
If you're a tea drinker, Cunard cruises include afternoon tea.
Yes.
Right?
So
and
that's awesome.
It's very well done. It's one of the highlights that people talk about when they go on Cunard cruises, and that's included in your basic fare. So unless you just have to have a specialty tea, mid-morning or something, you can wait until afternoon tea and have it then.
Yeah.
So these are things that are available to you at any meal. Of course, you can have water.
Yep.
You can have coffee or I believe tea, at least coffee for sure, after your meal.
Yeah.
Right? So these are things that are also included. But like Amy said, you're on holiday, so you're going to want to indulge a little more than usual. But even us indulging a little more than usual, even if we're having a couple drinks a day, it doesn't add up to $72 per person.
No,
it doesn't get close.
That seems a little high. And like we said, we've done alcohol packages before, which were a lot more reasonable. We've done, when the prices are a little bit too high for us, we're like, we don't need an alcohol package. I'm not going on a cruise to get sloshed. If I wanted to do that, I'd go to an all-inclusive.
Yeah, I mean, on one of the cruises where we realized, okay, the alcohol package price is too high. We're not going to do it. We're just going to pay as we go.
Yep.
At the end of the cruise, I think we had spent total $180 in
Which is
alcohol.
Fine. Yeah.
At $72 a day, it's like 2.5 days.
Yeah.
Right? That's 2.5 days
that's how much
of a 14-day cruise, right?
Now, we kind of wrote down here like our typical drinks for sea day and per port day. And for sea day, you know, Cobe would average out between $29 a day, and I would do maybe $26 a day.
And what you're looking at there is breakfast. We're not getting any specialty drinks.
No.
Breakfast, we're going to have
Coffee and water.
Coffee and water.
Yeah.
We're totally good with that. Lunch, and this is a sea day, so we're on the ship.
Yeah.
Lunch, I might have a beer.
Yeah, I won't.
Right? I doubt I'll have it at lunch.
Yeah.
But maybe sometime during that day, whether it be by the pool or in one of the bars doing trivia or something, I might be like, hey, I'll have a beer.
Yeah.
Right? So we factor that in. And at dinner, we usually have a drink.
Yeah.
Right? Whether it be, say, wine for
usually.
Amy, or maybe a beer for me, or sometimes I'll have like a Tia Maria, like to finish the meal off with like a double Tia Maria straight up. That's my drink.
Yeah.
But even that, a double Tia Maria straight up is $9.
Yeah.
Right? So
Still under.
you do the math. We're not reaching $72 here, and that's a sea day.
Yeah,
that's
and
when we're on the ship
and we
all
even
day.
said we're like during a port day, it's roughly around the same price. Like, and that's because we'll have maybe a nice thing for dinner, and if we want to do something at the show, or you know, something they're having going on.
Right? On a port day,
we'll have a
again, we're
cocktail.
not drinking in the morning.
No.
We're gone all day.
Yeah.
We get back, we may have something at dinner, or if we get back a little bit before dinner, maybe we have something on the pool deck or something.
Yeah.
Then something at dinner, maybe something in the evening.
Yeah.
But even as if we're feeling up to it.
Yeah. Sometimes we're not.
Sometimes we're not, especially when you have back-to-back port days.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you have back-to-back port days, you realize, oh, you know, we're booked for a tour that leaves at 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow.
Yeah.
So you're not staying up late drinking.
No.
Right?
Maybe you are. Maybe you are. Maybe it's just us.
Yeah,
but...
more power to you if you can handle it. We can't handle it. But anyway, we added up.
Yeah.
There's no way.
We can't hit $72.
$70 a day?
Keep in mind, it's each, right? It's not $72 for
Yeah,
both of us.
it's $144.
It's $72 each. That's a lot of drinks. That's a lot of drinks.
It does not add up.
No.
And I understand why some people do it, right? Some people, I think the main reason people do this is for the convenience of it.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's so you don't have to. I don't know how they're going to do it on Cunard. We've never sailed Cunard before. I don't know if we have to sign something
Probably.
for each drink, or they just scan our card and it gets charged to our room. However they want to do it, but it's an extra step.
Yeah.
Right? It's an extra step. So, and then you don't know. Maybe you want to know that I've paid for my whole cruise up front, and there's no additional fees happening.
There's no surprise.
So there's no surprise bill at the end as to how much I spent drinking or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, so I understand it for that reason, but there's no way we're going to get anywhere close to $72 a day each in drinking. And that's the alcoholics package. Even if we were saying, let's go with non-alcoholic.
Yeah.
Right? No alcohol.
Yeah.
So we can have fun cocktails and pop. That's still $40.
It's a lot.
That's a lot of fun cocktails, right? That's a lot of sugary juices.
Maybe we're no fun. Maybe we're no fun. I don't know, but
right?
it's a lot.
That doesn't work out either. So anyway, we chopped it. We're like, we're gonna pay as we go. It's gonna happen. And we'll do maybe a short video on our return, or we'll definitely mention it in the full review.
Yeah.
As to how much we ended up paying in drinks.
Yeah.
You know, for the full 2 weeks we were on this cruise.
Yeah, we'll let you know. Keep in mind, so I have this written down too, each passenger is allowed to bring 750 milliliters bottle of wine or champagne, but you can only drink it in your room.
Yeah, so we can bring 1.5 liters.
Yeah, if we really want to.
Of wine with us.
Yeah.
We probably will.
I
Right?
doubt it.
I think we will, because we're going to be in Rome for a couple of days before we board ship.
Oh, that's true.
So we'll just
Oh, we'll
find
probably
somewhere
somewhere in
local, buy something that is suggested to us, a local Italian wine, and bring it with us on ship.
Yeah.
And that way we have a full 2 bottles of wine that we can drink while we're on ship as well.
Yeah. Oh, well, only in your
Granted,
stateroom.
it's got to be in your stateroom, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, if it's just a matter of getting your buzz on, well, there you go. It's taken care of. Right? But till next time, if you haven't yet.
Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Because we'd love to have you as a subscriber. It's absolutely free. If you want to give a little more back to us and kind of help the channel out, consider becoming a member. There are links in the description.
Yeah. And sign up for our email list so you can get all of the cool deals that are going to be coming out soon.
Yeah, and giveaways.
Yeah.
Great giveaways.
Bye.
Bye-bye.